This video is going to show you how to create a campaign in Mailchimp. So first, create an account or get logged into your Mailchimp and click Create Campaign. And it's going to ask you down here at the bottom what it is that you want to create. Do you want to create an email, an ad, or landing page? I'm going to say create an email. That's kind of like a newsletter or an email. Give your campaign a name and click Begin. In this part, it's going to ask you if you want to use your list or if you want to create a new list and those type of things. If you wanted a different one, you could switch now. I'm going to click Next after I pick my list. So here's my email subject. I can type in whatever I would like on my subject. I can preview my text and also say who this is from and what email address this is from. This would be my campaign URL list. It would be Mailchimp /something and hikes, and I can edit that if I want. And I can track if I would like to know who has actually opened my newsletter, or I cannot track any of these. Some of these cost money. Then again, I'm going to come down to this blue and click Next. And then I can pick a saved template, or I could pick a layout or just a new theme. So I'm just going to go ahead and click this one. It seems simple enough for me. And it now loads. And at this point, I can edit the items that are already in this theme. I can delete them, or I can drag over new items and put them over here as well. So I'm just going to eliminate anything that I'm not going to use. For example, a button that links to a website. I can delete that. And if I don't delete all the items that are in here or change them somehow, I won't be able to send this. In fact, I'm going to do that so that you can see what happens. So I'm going to come in here and I'm going to edit. And when I click in here, it pops up over here into an editing pane where I can add bold and all this kind of stuff. So I can just highlight this and type over the top, or I could highlight over here and do it. It doesn't matter which section I type this information into, either over on the right or the left. I can click either place and edit. Once I'm done with all of this, if I'm adding photos again, I need to add a photo. When I'm done, I can either save or close, or I can click Next. I'm going to click Next. And now I can do all these edits. And it says it looks like there's a problem. And if I scroll down, I'm going to see the X, and it says the default text contact. So I left some of the default stuff in there. So to fix that, I can click on Resolve, and it's going to take me right back into this editing mode. And I need to come over here and just delete all this stuff that I'm not going to use. And just delete it out. Or if I don't want to delete it and I want to change it, then I come in here and change the items. And now I'll see there's a Next. I click Next. And now I'm all set to send. So I have a last minute chance to click on Edit and edit any of these things here. But if everything's fine, then I'm going to come either down to Schedule or over here to the Send. Send will send it automatically. If I schedule it, I can say the date and the time when I want this to be sent. And that's all I need to do with my email. Now, I forgot to mention that there's one other thing that you might want to do. Once you get your template the way you like, you can reuse it and just change the text each time. So if you want to do that, you want to make sure that you save it as a text. I'm going to click Save and Exit because I don't really want to send this. And I can either go right to log out, which is always a good thing to do, or if I want to get back to my campaigns, I can click here. And here's my fake campaign, and I can open that up. or I could view the email, either way. I'm going to open that up so that I can preview and test it. Or I can edit whatever I would like to edit. So if I'm in here editing, you'll notice that there's Save as Template. So I just click on Save as Template before I click Next here, and then I can reuse this exact template over and over for every campaign that I send.